zombies at night. But apparently not right now. Okay, so I think in today's episode, we are going to traverse some harsh environments. Yes! Try to find a good place to make a house. Now, I like to... Oh, we're gonna gather materials along the way as well. Oh, another thing we did last episode was the godly spear, which we will use to destroy our enemies. Die, zombie, die! That is right. You cannot stand against the power of the mighty godly spear. That is right. Okay. Now, I like to build my house in a place that's kinda in the middle of two biomes. You know how we saw some of that corruption last episode? That would be an example of a new biome. We don't want to build next to that, though, because corruption blows. There's, like, meat bags everywhere. Oh, what's with all the zombies? Die, zombies! Die! I was thinking more like a desert or something. I don't know. Whoa, deadly eyeballs! Deadly eyeballs! Oh, goodness. Actually, now's not a good time to chop down trees. We should probably just move. Because, yeah, there's a nasty beast out right now. Die, eyeball! Yeah, die, zombie! We are slashing zombie brains now. Yeah, okay. Get some shroomies. Oh god, ow, 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 ow! Zombies hurt when you have no armor, except for your stupid helmet. Die, quit following me. Okay, so, yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. Ooh, we got a lens. Now, if you get 6 lenses, I believe, you can, summon the Eye of Cthulhu. Oh god, it's a pincer attack! Gasp! You can summon the Eye of Cthulhu, which will be the first boss we face. But that's still a ways down the road. We should probably build a house first. And, you know, put stuff there. But I wanted to talk about some stuff today. Earlier today, I was on Netflix watching the Netflix. The movies on the Netflix while uploading some videos. And I came across this movie from Japan called Battle Royale. And I mean, I like to watch stupid movies. I won't lie. I watch a lot of stupid movies on the Netflix. And I was like, oh my god, is that snow? Ooh, nifty. There isn't always snow in the worlds you create, but this is pretty cool. Maybe I'll build an igloo or something, I don't know. But anyway, I was watching this movie. It was called Battle Royale. It was in Japanese, so English subtitles the entire time. I don't mind, you know, reading subtitles. And let me explain the plot. They take, like, this is in the future or something, where the future is bleak, by the way, in postmodern Japan. The unemployment rate is really high. It's like 15% or something. And the kids don't respect their elders. I don't know. A bunch of stupid crap. Anyway, life is not good in Japan in the future in this movie. So, what is that purple? There's something purple down there. Let's investigate. So, oh, that would be a demon altar, yes. You know, this would not be a bad place to build a house. Because you do need the demon altar to make the Eye of Cthulhu I was speaking of earlier. Anyway, this movie, they basically have to teach the young kids a lesson to respect their elders. And they do it through brute force. I don't know if I want to build here or not. Let's keep exploring again. So what they do is they randomly choose a like a school, like a middle school, I believe, from ninth graders. Oh my god, there's another one over there. I don't know if I like this. Oh, I want that shoe again. And they take these kids, this entire class, and they tell them, hey, we are going on a field trip. Haha, it'll be super fun. It is not fun, okay? They take the kids on a field trip, and they have the bus driver and everyone, all the adults on the bus, put on gas masks, and they pump the bus full of sleepy gas. And they end up sending these kids to an island. And upon waking up, all of the children have these things on their necks, like choker things. They don't actually choke them, but they're just there, and they have this electronic device on them. Ooh, we need spider webs. But these kids have these chokers on their necks, and they're told, hey, you are going to kill each other. And yeah. I want to get cobwebs for a couple reasons. One, you need cobwebs to make silk, and you use those to make a bed, which you can use as a save point. Oh god, get out of here, Slam. But, let me tell you one thing about cobwebs. Once you get enough silk to make a bed, you probably do not want to use the cobwebs to make any more silk. Why do you ask? Well, there's armor later in the game that you want to get. Well, you don't have to get it, but I'm going to get it because it's very good once you get, you know, a good bow and a good gun. It makes it hit harder and stuff, and you will need those cobwebs in order to make it. But like I was saying, this movie, Battle Royale, they send these kids to an island, and they're like, hey, kill each other. And if you don't kill each other within 3 days, the chokers you have on your necks will explode your heads and kill you in the process of exploding your head. Ooh, here we go. Desert. Okay, I think we have a good place to make our house. I'm gonna build it right in between the snowy biome and the desert biome. You just need a good spot. This looks just fine. So I mentioned this movie because the plot seems very, very familiar with a very popular movie out right now. Well, I don't know if it's still popular with the kids. I imagine it is. The Hunger Games. You've probably heard of it. I actually read the book because I had a friend of mine tell me, hey, you should read the book. It's pretty good. And I'm like, oh, okay. It was entertaining. It wasn't bad. But, yeah, now that I've watched that movie, Battle Royale, available on Netflix right now, it just seems like, I don't know what was written first or whatever, but somebody stole an idea from somebody, is all I am saying. And that is what appears to be the case. If there's any truth in that, I don't know. But it was a really good movie, actually. It was kind of creepy how similar the two movies... Well, I've never seen the movie, but the plot of both stories were. There was like a love story going on and all this other nonsense. Okay, now we're gonna start building a house. Here is a... Oh, wait, I can't do that. Hold on. We need something to attach the old wood platform to. You can't just put it in midair. That would be silly. Okay. We want to build it about yay high. Actually, we want to build it over here. So let's... Now, I want to suspend my house in midair, cause if you don't, there will be zombies knocking at your door all night, and it's super annoying. Okay, let's see. And it's just a good way to, you know, keep stuff out of your house. Okay, this will work. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Now, let us make this room out of wood. Because we have an overabundance of it. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting about that whole movie. It's like, oh, this is pretty much the Hunger Games, except the Japanese version. So, yeah. Sorry if you love that book and movie, but the idea may have been stolen. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, on to something else. There have been... I don't know why, but I've been super into Norse mythology lately. Because it's super interesting. Once you know, start reading up on it and stuff. Probably because I've been watching this Let's Play on the YouTube of this kind of lesser-known game called... what's it called? Valkyrie Profile is what it's called. Here, let's put this down here. Put our anvil over here. And pretty much this game is all about the Norse mythology. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What's up with the Norse? I don't know what they're about. I should investigate, you know, what these people are all about. Oh, I should explain how making rooms works. I probably don't need that many wood walls. Whatever. Let's see. In order for you to have a proper room, it needs to be certain dimensions, like it has to be big enough in order to necessitate a room. Whatever, I don't know. It has to have a back wall and 4 walls, and it has to have a source of light. And then NPCs can start moving in. Like, you notice that one NPC I started out with? That was the guide. He will probably end up moving into our little room here, if I made it big enough. I hope I did. Pretty sure I did. Oh, let's lay down this chest, too. Anyway, I was talking about Norse mythology before I was interrupted with that explanation. But it is really interesting stuff. Like, it is borrowed from so much in, like, you know, fantasy games, novels, TV shows. Like, okay. Lord of the Rings. Dwarves, elves, all that jazz. All that is from Norse mythology. All of it. Like, oh, I should just tell the creation story. It's pretty sweet. That's another cool thing about it. It has a definitive... Oh, let's check and see... Oh, yeah, you also need a chair in the house. So we'll just build it right now. Is it good now? That's how you tell if your house is good. This housing is suitable. Sweet. We'll put the old guide here. Okay. As I was saying, there's like a definitive beginning and ending to all the mythology going on in, you know, the Norse mythology. The creation story goes a little something like this. Oh, here, we're going to, what are we doing? Yeah, we're going to chop this, yeah, and make another room. Because I think we can get another NPC. I hope we can, anyway. Anyway, the creation story in Norse mythology is that in the beginning, there was, let's see, there were, like, 3 places that existed, pretty much. There was... What the hell was that? Why did I do that? There was a place that was ruled by a guy named Surt. Wait, I did want to do that. What am I doing? I'm not even thinking. I'm trying to tell the story and build stuff at the same time. It's not working out very well. Anyway, there was this guy named Surt, and he lived in a place that was full of fire and hot stuff, and it was very hot, and it wasn't very pleasant. And there was another place on the opposite side of, I guess, the universe or something that was called, or I don't know what it was called. They have all sorts of weird Nordic names or something. But it was super icy and cold, and there was mist and yeah, stuff. It was basically, okay, one place was hot, one place was cold. There it is in a nutshell. We need more back walls. So, and then in the beginning, oh, and they were like spaced out from each other, and in the middle, in between this super hot place, I forget the name, and this super cold place, there was just this giant gap. And in this gap, there was a guy. A very giant man. Like the first, I don't know what he was, like a giant or a god or, I'm not sure what he was. His name was Ymir, Y-M-I-R. And he pretty much created everything, kind of inadvertently. Oh crap, we're out of stuff. Like, all he did all day, he had a cow too. And pretty much all he did all day was hang out with his cow and suck milk out of the teats of the cow. That's all he did. He just, hung out and, drank milk. Kind of a boring existence, but, whatever. To each his own and stuff. So, this guy, I can't remember it exactly, but, like, he started, like, the head of his body was hanging out towards the hot place, and he started sweating it out of his armpits, because, when you're hot, you sweat. And he sweat out of his armpits, and the sweat kind of went towards the cold place and cooled off and made, like, the first giants, I believe, or Jotuns or something? I'm not exactly sure. And then the milk from the cow's teat made all the oceans and rivers and all that jazz. And then he also had, I think, sweat coming out of his feet. I don't know, and that, like, was close to the fiery place, and that made, like, monsters and serpents and crap. Okay, now we have that going on. Now we're gonna build our next room. So, after that, one of the Jotuns, or whatever, I'm not sure where it goes from here, but somehow the first three gods were created. And they were Odin. Who else? It was Odin, Vanir, and Ve, or something. 2 V word guys that they never mention in any of the Norse mythology I've read, like, ever again. So, yeah, they ended up murdering this Ymir guy. Why? I don't know. It's just what they did. Like, in Norse mythology, or just in Norse land in general. They just fought each other for honor and bravery, or something. Whatever. They murdered him, and proceeded to start using all of his body parts to... Is this housing suitable? Pretty much build the earth. Okay. Like, they used his body to make, the earth itself. They used, like, his eyelashes to make a wall. They did all sorts of weird crap with his body. We better... die, get back here! And, yeah, that's pretty much how the world was created. Oh, and they created 9 worlds. Like... Oh, and this is the part I thought was weirdest, was how dwarves were made. Dwarves came about because they were maggots in this dude's body. this dead dude's body, Ymira's body. And somehow they gained human reason and intellect, and they turned into dwarves somehow. Don't ask me how. They just did. Whoa, there's a lot of slimes. Okay. Ah, slimes! Whoa! Holy Jesus. Okay. And, yeah. That's how dwarves were made. They were formerly maggots. I was like, whoa, I did not know that. That is nuttier than squirrel turds. So, yeah, that was all sorts of interesting. And there's all sorts of other crap, too. We're not gonna dig a hole. We need to find another cave or something. Oh god, zombie! Die! Die, zombie! Actually, what we need to do we have any iron? No, we do not. We need to make more iron. Because we need iron to make another thing. We need to make an iron chain, basically. I'm just going to avoid these zombies altogether. Oh, God, a-hole. Okay, we need to find us a good cave where we can find good minerals and vitamins and stuff. Oh shit. If we survive, that is. We actually, yeah, we need to build. I need to heal. That's what I need to do. Let's see, we need to build a bed so we can have our save point at this house. But I will probably do that next time, because this is running a bit long. So next time, we're gonna go get some more stuff to build. Yay! Alright! Cool. So I will check you guys later.